Hey guys, welcome to the Livewell, brought to you by Digital Sportsman, where we get together with our community and talk fishing. The show's fixing to start, we're getting everything ready. But in the meantime, we want to tell you about our fine partners that not only make this show possible, but are companies that we absolutely love and stand behind. Groove Fishing, changing the norm of tackle storage. Sonar Pros, specializing in high-end installations across all electronic brands. Go where the pros go. Lipsticker Fishing, specializing in putting clients on giant Lake Lanier bass. Bill Payne's Guide Service, fish with a legend on Lake Allatoona, seasonal smallmouth trips, or even get your sonar dialed in. Brooks Anderson Fishing, guide trips and educating today's anglers on Lake Lanier. Big League Charters, fish with a pro on Tellico, Fort Loudon, Watts Bar, and Chickamauga. Money Saver Lure Retrieval, designed to break your lure free from almost any snag. Fishers of Hope, benefit fishing tournaments to help people in need. Serve IT, industry-leading IT services for your business. Change the way you manage IT. Turner Tire, Jasper, Georgia's most trusted family-owned tire center. Atlanta Safe House, the trusted source for safes and gun safes in Tennessee, Georgia, Kentucky, and Alabama. And of course, Digital Sportsman, a new way to discover and book unforgettable outdoor experiences with local trusted guides. Go to fngo.com to get direct links to all our fine partners. Get ready and let's talk fishing. Get ready and let's talk fishing. How's it going out there tonight, guys? Welcome to the Livewell here at Fish North Georgia. Thursday night, the week is almost over. Already got a couple questions from guys on TikTok that I'll get to here in a second. But tonight, guys, we're going to do something a little bit different. Kind of a free-for-all. It's conspiracy theories, aliens, Bigfoot, whatever you want to talk about. We'll do it. What's up, Lonnie Hill? Let's get it, brothers. We're going to do that. Real quick, before we get started into the conversation, I got to make sure I tell everybody, remember these two tournaments. September 6th, we got the Ryan Sheffield Benefit Tournament. That's a Little Hall. Right out of Little Hall. You can sign up now. You can call the shop. We're pre-registering boats, or you can sign up the day of. And then tomorrow, I'm going to start selling the raffle tickets, and I'll post on the Fish North Georgia group page just that process, how we do it. And we'll get it all going, and we're going to have a good tournament for Ryan and the family. It's going to be some good fellowship. And then go ahead and mark your calendars, December 6th for the Toys for Tot tournament. There's not bus-sized catfish at the dam. Mario, we can talk about that. That's part of it. But go ahead and mark your calendars, December 6th. I'll get with the guys and figure out who we're going to start registering you up for that. But that's coming. Those two, September 6th, December 6th. Two great tournaments for our community, helping out everything. So with that, let me go ahead and tell her, show everybody who's here. To my right, Father Time in all his glory. And Lord knows he's been around long enough. He's probably heard a conspiracy theory or two or three or five.
I got some.
You got some. All right, good. And I got the gentle giant to my left, Jonathan Farmer. All right. Just look at that smile. You're so pretty. Like that. Tony's in the back there, and Ken Pruitt sitting back there with him. Yep. And guys, listen. Let's just have some fun with this. But I did have a question real quick from Parker over there on TikTok. What's the bite like on Lanier right now? And I'm telling you, a lot of people are telling me it's tough. They say it's pretty tough right now. I think you can catch fish any way that you feel comfortable doing it. Fish your style, fish your patterns and all that. But it's still a little bit tough. I think that's fair to say right there.
You can catch fish any way you want to right now on Lanier. It's just you're going to be limited to what you get to bite.
That's right. That's right. And so West Point also. Buddy, I don't know nothing about West Point, Lonnie, but I imagine it's probably about the same everywhere around here.
He probably knows better than we do. He fishes there all the time.
Yeah, you tell us how West Point is. So anything. John G sitting back with his – you guys, listen, we got to figure out how to teach some of you guys how to spell because he's got Ramon.
Well, I'm just wondering, are his ramen noodles covered in cheese or is he covered in cheese? That was kind of confusing there for a second.
Oh, he's covered in cheese. I think John's probably covered in cheese. All right, West Point, small fish all day. What's up, CMX? Glad you could join us tonight. All right, now let's go ahead and jump on some of these since Austin Williams. Shout out to my buddy Dale, please. Dale who, Austin?
Yeah, Dale.
Dale, shout out to you, Dale, whoever you are. Would you recommend fluorocarbon 12-pound or braid? I would recommend you go braid to fluorocarbon leader if you're throwing it on a spinning rod. The new live studio looks awesome. Y'all getting fancy. Well, the camera's sitting back, do it for Dale. The camera's sitting back a little bit because we don't have anybody piping in, so you can kind of get it. We still got to figure out some better camera footage for the TikTok. But if you're on FNGO, you get the full experience. So let's go ahead and jump with our first one. Since Rob Robleski, I knew he'd show up. Pull it up. Scientists say that the center of the earth is as hot as the sun. How would they know, for one, and why the deeper you go into the ocean, the colder it gets? So how do they determine that the center is hot? Anybody?
Cricket.
You think we're scientists?
like shit. Because you know what? In fifth grade, they said so.
Because they made that movie, The Core.
The core?
Yeah.
Yes, I know Hayden Seabolt. I do, Parker, over there in particular. I don't know. And they also say, too, that it's liquid and everything. Magma, and that it's flowing and all that. Listen, Rob, you Crickets, you asked a absolute,
what?
Like a scientific
Volcanoes.
Question. Yeah, but volcanoes don't go to the center of the earth, though.
Well, how do you know?
Well, I don't.
Because what is it? It's heating up lava to come out from somewhere. It's got to be hot somewhere down there.
Why are you bringing reason to the show?
Because it's a conspiracy theory.
Listen, okay. Listen, we'll go with that. My biggest conspiracy theory is Farmer and his big knotley bass. And Garrison said I should have paid more attention in school. We all should have.
Yeah.
But the reason we didn't, because there was no high school fishing back in the day.
That's a fact.
That's exactly with that. Let's see. The earth is hotter. The center of the earth is hotter than the sun. I don't know that, dude. I don't know. Will the planets align with the planets aligning and the spaceship coming affect the bite? You know what? Seriously, if I was you, I think I would fish on the morning of that day. You know, not high noon. I think in the morning it helped the morning bite. You know, it's got to have some kind of gravitational pull.
I'd fish the day before because of dropping pressure and all that, and be able to get the bite.
Wear a lot of sunscreen.
Wear a lot of sunscreen.
All
right, let's see. We see a lot of Bigfoot up there, and we can talk about that. They believe the core of the earth is molten nickel. Could be. Do you mean I might catch something? Mario, there's always a chance, my friend. There's always a chance. Fred Ashcraft, I bet Bigfoot doesn't use forward-facing sonar.
Yeah.
Maybe not. I don't even know how the hell to pronounce that. Ask about the Bob Kulagwar. It's a bobcat cougar line. It's a South Georgia swamp legend. Or, yeah. Well, if anybody, I don't even know how to say that, much less.
Sounds like you made it up.
Yeah, because ain't no lines in Georgia. They don't line. There's bobcats and maybe a Florida cougar, but there's no line.
That's pretty good, though, Fred.
Ooh,
pretty good. Okay.
That's
Broke Bass Boys. Now, Broke Bass Boys has got a serious one right here. Right there. You're right about it.
Yeah.
Conspiracy theory. There's hidden civilizations in the Grand Canyon, and the government prevents anyone from accessing the area.
They do that.
Bull.
They have helicopters that won't let people fly into some areas of the Grand Canyon. That's true.
Okay, but do you think it's because
I have no idea what it's because. I don't know if that's the reason, but they won't let you fly into some areas of the Grand Canyon.
We need like some conspiracy theory noise. Tony, what do you think about that?
Never been to the Grand Canyon. I don't know.
I ain't never been to the Grand Canyon either.
No, I have no idea.
And I thought we were just going to talk Bigfoot. They're doing a lot daggum harder ones. I didn't expect that.
Yeah, these are like some good ones. I'm like,
that is a good one.
I don't know.
Now I think I've actually heard that one before. Like when you're watching Ancient Aliens on like the Discovery Channel or Nat Geo or whatever it is. But that old fella on that, he's got that jacked up hair.
Yeah.
I mean, he just looks like he came out believing in aliens. Like,
yeah,
he's goofy as hell looking. Like that. All right, going fishing with Ed. This is a good one. Oh, yeah, Chris Garrison said, this is making me think. It hurts. Well, think about this one right here. My biggest conspiracy theory is Randy actually uses forward-facing sonar and catches big fish doing it.
I agree. I think he has it. I really do.
You think he does?
I don't think he has never not tried forward-facing sonar. I 100% believe that he has tried. He has used it at some point or another. There's no way.
Just in practice.
Maybe. Hey, whatever. I mean, I don't know.
He takes it off before the day of
the tournament.
Okay.
The cameras are on him.
Jonah Ford, yo, just got done with a proposal on the beach. Did you film it? Because I think that's what they do, weddings and stuff like that. So I want to clarify, Tony, put the camera on you.
All right.
Here's the question. Do you believe, actually put it on me because we make a TikTok out of this.
There we go.
Do you believe that Randy Blockett has at one point or another tried forward-facing sonar?
This is just like the witch trials in Old Salem.
Yep.
If he's guilty, he's guilty. If he's not, he's still guilty. I think he has used forward-facing sonar at some point.
So you think we should burn him?
Well, I'm not going to say that.
Burn the witch.
Should we burn the witch? Burn the witch.
I think he has used forward-facing sonar at some point or another and saw the possibilities of it and made his decision from there. Whether he uses it full time or not, I don't know, but I think he's used it. Yes.
Okay, listen.
I think any good researcher has at least
he is
tested.
He's at least tested it.
Correct.
You
How
think
can
that's
you
what
talk about it if you don't know how it works?
Well, listen, on social media these days, actually knowing how something works is not a prerequisite to talk about it.
You can,
Everybody,
Well, I know how things
you can
work, but I
bullcrap your
can't
way
use
through
them.
anything nowadays.
I do it every day at lunch. Bullcrap my way. Tony and Farmer are like Bigfoot. They can get fish with their hands.
Oh, geez.
Both of you guys. We do need cranking and yanking in here because the Cajuns know it all. The Bible says we won't flood again, but burn. Might be something to it. Never know. You might be 100% right. Let's see. I told you last night that the moon. Doc said this. Doc, sometimes our viewers will send me emails and stuff like that. Doc said, I told you last night the moon landing affected fishing that year. Very possible. Very possible.
So he believes we did land on the moon.
I think so. But Tony, right here, listen to this. Pull up Tony Watkins right here. We never walked on the moon, and Elvis isn't dead. Can't change my mind.
Dude, my wife swears that preacher out in Mississippi or whatever, that's Elvis. She swears that's him. I have had to watch every video.
Listen. Yeah, but listen, my wife loves Elvis. But let's be honest. When that happened, Elvis wasn't exactly in good shape.
No.
So him having a heart attack or whatever, or choking on the sandwich or whatever he did on the toilet, it's not out of the realm of possibilities.
It's definitely not.
What are you laughing at? That's the way I'm going to go out. I'm going to be eating a sandwich on the toilet.
On the toilet?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's the way I'm going to
Peanut
do it.
butter and jelly?
Toilet?
No, I don't eat on the
I
toilet,
was
but
about to say, God almighty.
I mean, I'm not opposed to it.
In one end and out the other.
Yeah, but I'm not
Same
opposed to it.
time.
I'm talented. I can multitask. I can do it on my boat. Yeah, there you go. Let's see. Thad Moody. Sounds like some of these guys have been drinking the bad moonshine. Silverpunk. This is true. Now, we hear this a lot. I think every small town has the legend of the Black Panther running around the woods.
Oh, yeah, I've heard it.
Yeah, I mean, and that's one that's pretty easy to dismiss.
We do have cougars up here.
Not according to the DNR.
They're full of crap. I've got one on trail camera.
But it's just a house cat that got too close to the
DNR
lens.
also said there
Indeed.
was no wild hogs in certain parts of the states, and they're eat up with them. So.
And they also said that there was no blueback herring in Altoona for.
That's what I was getting ready to say. Cody, where y'all located? We're in Marble Hill, Georgia, halfway between Jasper and Dawsonville on Highway 53. But that is one you do hear. The cougars and all that stuff. My father-in-law, God rest his soul, said he now it's illegal. He said he shot one above the R Ranch one night.
Yeah.
But he's been known to lie because he's missing. He was missing a couple fingers, and he always said he told the kids they got bit off by an alligator or something like that. He saw them jokers off in a sawmill accident like that. But
yeah, that's not as cool.
it's not as cool.
Better story is getting bit off by an alligator.
That's right.
How about this conspiracy theory? Kevin Van Dam is going to make a comeback. Yes or no?
No, man's done.
Man's done. What do you think, Tony?
Uh,
You think KVD will come back?
no, not professional fishing tournaments like that.
What if they bring a senior tour in?
Yes.
Yes, I think maybe then. Yes.
Senior tour, Kevin, you believe he would?
Yes, I do. He just hasn't done well in the past
My-
couple of years.
He makes so much money just off of
Endorsements.
Why would he come back?
Yeah, but sometimes
Because he loves that sport.
Okay, but wait a second.
sometimes it's about the high though.
It
Yeah.
is. But, I mean, let's be honest. I watched a lot of the elites today, and it wasn't exactly exciting to watch. I mean, it is. I really don't want to watch a bunch of old men fish.
I don't know. You got a lot of guys that want to see their old favorites, and you can't tell me that a bunch of folks wouldn't tune in to watch KVD and
I think they'd come back without forward-facing sonar too.
yeah.
Well, of course they would. Yes, but not in the leagues, y'all think. Big Daddy Trump.org. I love the name, dude. But listen, I'm you guys know I love Van Halen.
Right.
David Lee Roth is in Las Vegas right now. He couldn't carry a tune if he's awful. I don't want to watch him. I want to remember him back during the 80s and all that.
When he could carry a tune.
When he couldn't carry a tune then, but at least he could dance and jump around.
Right.
So that's kind of my thinking. Like if they bring a senior tour in,
Yeah.
okay, great novelty. I don't really want to watch it.
I don't know.
I don't know. We'll have to see.
I don't know.
What kind of boat do y'all run? Ranger,
Ranger.
Ranger,
and I got a Triton electric rig. And Ken's got a Bass Cat because he's bougie. He's bougie. Clun is more likely coming back, but it's in the new pro team league. That might be true. See, Mix out there runs a Triton. Hey, listen, if it floats, it works for me. Let's see. It's true about the Grand Canyon. I've hauled loads there. They take your truck to unload it.
Really?
Tony, really? We're going to have to do some research on that one.
I've never even heard of that before. Like, that's a whole new one on me.
Don't you think it might be like military, maybe, if anything? They ain't no.
It could be. I don't know what it is, but they do have people that'll stop you.
Come on fishing with Fitz anytime. I think it's got to be something military. They ain't no ancient civilization in the Grand Canyon.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so. I mean,
I really don't know what to say to it other than I don't believe it.
I just want to know, are they paying their fair share in taxes? That's all I know.
Probably not.
1 million years BC with Raquel Welch. That could be down there. You never know.
Ooh, Raquel Welch?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe some kinfolk or something.
I'd consider that like that. Christy Collins says road trip time.
I don't know where we're going.
You're going to the Grand Canyon.
Yeah, that's possible.
Maybe we should see if we could sneak in there.
Yeah.
Just 5 fools.
I don't want to be in a federal prison.
We'll be like the Hangover. We're the 5 best friends anyone could ever have to get in trouble in the Grand Canyon.
If you got me with you, you're not going to be very sneaky. I stick
That's
out
true.
like a sore thumb.
You do. What's better, Lowe's or Home Depot? That's a question on TikTok.
Neither.
I shop at both. I can't really say better. Home Depot, I guess. I don't know.
Listen, I like Lowe's better only because Home Depot, every time you go in the damn store, they're resetting it
Now,
and moving it somewhere.
My brother-in-law has a theory about Home Depot versus Lowe's. Lowe's has the cleanest bathroom.
It does, just like a Publix.
It's better.
That's right. Publix has the best bathroom.
You can't get one straight board from either. So
Well, that's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
Big Daddy Trump says black cats up here in Tennessee. We call them painters. Painters. Lowe's is for the wives. Brendan Glover said.
Uh-oh.
Fishing with Fritz says Ace Hardware.
Gosh.
I like Ace Hardware.
I do
too.
God, they're
I do
expensive.
It depends on which one you go to.
If I'm looking for a certain type of bolt or anything,
They'll
I go to
find it.
Ace Hardware every time.
Okay, let's see. They're talking about the Mariana Trench. We're getting back to the heat in the middle of the thing. Pull up Thad Moody.
Which one? This one?
That one right there.
All right.
I know John G said something about it, but Thad said, we have been to the bottom of the Mariana Trench. It's hard because of the pressure, 1,000 atmospheric pressure down there and less than 1 on the moon. I don't know what that means. I guess you're talking about how hot it is and we've tried to go down there. I have no idea.
It's 1,000.
Barometric
The pressure is 1,000 times worse at the bottom of the Mariana Trench.
No, I can agree that than on the moon, but like, is that in relation to
I
how
think
hot it is?
It's just we can get there.
I think
but
he's saying we went to the moon because we've been to the Mariana Trench, so therefore we had to have gone to the moon. I think. If I'm reading that right.
I don't know. Big Daddy Trump says we've never been to the moon. Moon, rubber or carpet bunks? You guys, real quick.
Rubber or carpet bunks? Rubber or?
Yeah, he's asking a question.
Well, I've got carpet bunks right now. If that's what he's. I mean,
You like carpet?
well, that's what I've got. I mean,
All right.
I don't know any difference.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. Robert Bleski. And now listen, guys, undoubtedly with you guys throwing these out really quick, we're going to miss it. So you're going to have to turn around and put them down. And we'll probably be 25 minutes behind in the comment section, but we'll try. He's talking about an Ace. You can start a garage repair shop or farm and get fishing bait with Ace Hardware. Yeah, I guess you can.
Yeah.
All right, Robert Bleski. I knew this was coming from him. Here's a good one. There's no way the Egyptians made the pyramids. Ever heard of fallen angels? Yes. There was giants at one point that helped them and aliens as well. And he's talking about the Anunnaki or the, what is it called? Not what's it called in the Bible? The giants. The Nephilim. The Nephilim.
I don't know.
It was where the angels came down,
Yeah.
had some fun with women on the earth, and their offspring were giants.
I got you.
And I guess he's saying those giants are the ones that built the pyramids. What do you think, Kevin? You were alive back then.
That was a good one.
Took him
Well,
a
I was
minute.
a superintendent on the pyramid.
He was a superintendent.
Did that come to you natural, or do you lie awake at night?
Oh,
thinking
no,
this
it was
thing's up?
natural,
Okay,
baby.
I
That
just-
was 100%
just wondered.
natural. But tell us, what do you think about that?
That's the first time I've heard something like that. I think he's been in the sun too long.
But, you know, I mean, in all fairness,
He needs to use more sunscreen.
more sunscreen. In all fairness, though, There's some big ass rocks that they put in place.
Oh, it is.
And I mean, like us 5 right here, we couldn't build a little 2-foot tall pyramid and make it right outside. So I mean, there's a lot of questions surrounding.
It's amazing. It's amazing what forced labor can do, though. I mean,
that is true.
I mean, I'm not saying it did or didn't, but I mean that was all forced labor at that point.
Okay, so very good though. And then now, Anthony, we'll go to the next one. We're going to be like going all over the place tonight, guys.
Yeah, we're
going to have to come back and forth to all of these.
His remark further down, it ties into that one.
Further down or up above?
Further down. How did the rover get up there?
Okay, so we never landed on the moon. How did the rover get up there in the capsule? It was bigger than the capsule. I thought they dropped the rover down.
I don't know.
I don't think it came like in the capsule itself. I thought the rover was dropped from whatever was circling. Now, I could be 100% wrong on that. I don't know.
I don't remember either, but even to drop the rover and then continue to circle the moon to come back around again, how did they get it so close to the drop zone for the capsule to come down to get to the rover?
Well, like, listen, dude, I can't even cast a line in the same spot twice. Why the hell are you looking at me? Like, I don't know.
I'm just getting even with you.
Listen, when it comes to the moon thing, you fall in one of 2 categories. Actually, you fall in 3. You don't believe it, you do believe it, or you're like me, like, I just don't care.
Yeah.
I have no desire to go to the moon, nor do I care if we've been to it, but I do think it affects fishing a little bit sometimes.
Well, why was there such a big race to get to the moon to begin with?
Because Kennedy said we needed to get to it.
Well, the other Russians were after, and what China was after to get in there too first.
You think the Chinese were trying to do that back in the 50s and 60s?
I certainly do.
You do? Okay.
I just don't think it was the Russians. I think the Chinese too.
Interesting. I don't know. I have no idea. I think it was because we wanted to show Russia up. One up them because we had the bomb. They got the bomb. They sent some people in, like the dog in space and stuff like that.
Show of power, just to see.
Show of power.
Yeah, I think so.
Which could lead to the conspiracy thing. Like, yeah, they just faked it all so that the Russians would believe us.
Yeah, I mean,
what about the Loch Ness monster?
Oh,
I think that was some guy's finger in the camera. I don't know. I think they could have found that joker by now, or it died. I don't know. How can they talk to him on the moon and 50 years later you drop a phone call 2 miles away? I get that.
That's AT&T.
That's AT&T. Yeah, that was totally based upon the companies that we have for ourselves.
Well, I will say that we put a lot of faith in our government of what we might have done or did not do. You know what I'm saying? You think about it, like we're giving a lot of credit. So I mean, yeah, maybe
you're right, Tony.
It could be a conspiracy, maybe not. I don't know.
But okay, riddle me this. We know in the fishing world that if one guy knows a secret about another guy, he's not keeping it. It's out there. It's spread out there.
Somebody put it, was it in the lunchtime or the other day, and they said 3 can keep a secret if 2 are dead?
It's probably Paul Coonan.
It was somebody said that in the live the other night.
Yeah, it's probably Paul. But like, if that's the case, and just like the Grand Canyon stuff,
there's a lot more than 3 though about man landing on the moon.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How can they keep that? Like, they've all done very well at keeping their story straight. Then,
and those astronauts aren't filthy rich either. So,
yeah. I mean,
like I knew some guys that worked on the SR-71 project back in the day, and they still would not talk about it when I knew them in the military. Like, they were trainers, and they still could not talk about that stuff. So these guys are threatened. I don't know. I'm just saying, I'm throwing out there's possibilities. There's ways they can threaten them, their life.
So you can basically say, listen, if you talk about not being on the moon,
yeah, we're gonna Hillary Clinton you.
That's right. Okay, I get that. Makes sense. Looks at biggest conspiracy is Danny is actually a Guns N' Roses fan. No, dude, I'm definitely. You know me. You know who I'm going for. Broke Bass Boy says we haven't been to the moon. Polinick on a pod says he may have found a UFO on side scan in Erie.
I've seen the video, or I've seen something where they show that it almost looks like some kind of silo top or something like it definitely does look like a UFO type saucer in Erie.
Okay, well, here's my next question. Farmer, I'm going to ask you this one. We're going to bring you into the conversation.
Being quiet.
Why in the hell do all flying, alien craft have to be a saucer shape?
They like pizza?
And now we'll go back over here to you, Kevin.
I got a pretty good answer myself.
But you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just like I said the other day.
Aerodynamics, man.
Aerodynamics. Aerodynamics. But like
Well,
seriously, like
Seriously.
it's like, and they're very consistent with
Yeah.
it. Like it's got to be a saucer. I don't know, but I find that to be curious.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Star Trek wasn't just a saucer.
I was going to
Just
say
on top, yeah.
UFO stands for unidentified flying object. It doesn't have to be a circle.
but they make them that way.
I want to know why they keep crashing here. I mean, like, what the heck? Did they get the worst pilots ever? I mean, is that what's going on?
They send them to Earth to train.
Yeah, it's
They're like,
like-
this is where the idiots go.
The smell gets them.
Area 51.
Area 51. But you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
It's like 99% of all people, when they report it, you see video, it's always a saucer.
Oh yeah.
I mean, good grief.
With all the advancements we have in medicine, how come we can't find a cure for the common cold?
They probably got, now, if you're going conspiracy theory,
That's what I'm
they're
saying.
going to say they probably have the cure for it,
But they
but
don't
you can't make no money on it. See, that would be a conspiracy
well,
theory in pharmaceuticals.
would that go with dementia, Alzheimer's?
All of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of it. They
Well,
want you sick.
So they're paying
Why?
that many people again.
Why would they
They keep
cure
them quiet.
you? Why would they cure you when they know you're a returning customer?
I was gonna say
That's I understand that piece of it, but how do they keep that many people quiet about it?
Hmm.
Because these
Oh, yeah,
companies
oh.
are massive.
Well, I don't know.
I don't want to say it I don't want to get Hillary Clinton, but Big Pharma.
Big Pharma?
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know, but it's something to think about. Let's see, pull up that. Oh, so
What if
Coleman says Randy has used it.
oh yeah, I'm
He
sure.
has
I'm
used it.
sure.
I'm from Elvis's hometown. Homeboy is dead. Dad Moody outdoors. Homeboy's
Boy,
dead.
is
That's how you feel.
Yeah, I mean, there you go.
Wait a minute. I mean, I'm not arguing with that at all.
Argue with him. This
But
is what tonight's all about.
Being from somebody's hometown, how does that make you the expert on if he's dead or alive? I'm just asking.
You're just asking.
I'm just asking.
You just want to know
That's
that.
like saying, well, my dad's brother knew somebody. I'm
Listen.
giving that a hard time.
Lonnie Hill says, why are presidents always playing golf and not fishing? I don't know, but that's actually a good point. And Big Daddy Trump says, huge companies, but only a select few know when it comes to cure drugs. So there you go.
My wife said it is him. It is the preacher in Memphis or wherever it is.
Hey,
It
listen,
is
honey, Elvis is gone.
him. Yeah, he's gone.
Where are we located out of, Alan Roberts? We're out of North Georgia, Marble Hill, halfway between Jasper, Georgia, and Dawsonville on Highway 53. Let's see. We're going to keep now. You know what we might have to do every so often on the YouTube?
What's that?
You might as well just scroll to the bottom and start over. So you guys are going to have to type it again because you guys are throwing a
Oh, yeah,
ton
dude,
out there.
they are.
Look,
Wow.
we're so far behind. What's up, Fish Nerd Labs? Let's Elvis is Tupac's roommate, and they live in Cuba.
Tupac.
Where is that?
Tupac.
Oh,
Tupac. I said Tupac's.
You did. You did.
I was just reading it. Tupac's. That's the reason our country is in the shape it's in. A fishing president would get more done. I like the way you think. Anytime anyone has ever claimed they found a cure for cancer, they ended up unalived. Well, hey, maybe. He noticed a Turner sign behind y'all. I'm a Jasper native myself. Yeah, we're just down the road on 53. Let's see.
There's a fishing question.
Where's a fishing question? We actually have a fishing question.
Jason.
All right. We'll answer those as you guys throw them out. If you were fishing Lake Blue Ridge this weekend looking for numbers, would you fish the main lake, be in docks and points, or head down the river arm? I'm not a regular there. Don't know it well. Farmer.
Go in the river.
And that's a conspiracy.
Go in the river. You'll catch numbers and size in the river. If you come back down, target points, main lake points, and offshore humps.
There you go. All right. So where are we at now?
I don't know. We're at the.
We're
Thad-
lost tonight.
Thad's
There's
got a-
so many of them.
Dad's got a good theory.
All right. Put. Yeah. And Tony, listen, you're just going to have to
Yeah, I have to run through.
do your best
They're
tonight.
moving quick.
Do your best tonight. Theory. CWD and alpha gal are made by the government to make us less dependent on meat and wild game and more on the government and vegans.
Ooh.
And so what he's talking about is that's that chronic wasting disease that deer get and all that. Is that your theory, Thad? I don't know that I believe that, but then again, I haven't done a lot of research into it.
Well, you know, it's funny how CWD didn't exist, and then all of a sudden it spread like wildfire. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it made it to Georgia in record time compared to how it was spreading, 10 years ago of what we were hearing reported. I'm not saying it is, but I mean, it all of a sudden it was kind of like COVID. We didn't have it. All of a sudden everybody's got it.
You think CWD is from China?
No, I don't know. I don't know that.
How do you say that again?
China.
And there's
I can't do. I was trying to do my Trump.
There's
China.
China. There's
China.
His
Oh,
answer.
he's trying to get Trump out. It sounded
I was like-
between.
A very good relationship
He
with
went
China.
one way and then tried mid-sentence go the other way.
China. All right.
There's his answer to your question.
Where's it at?
I take it on the screen.
CWD is yes, and alpha gal is the tick disease that makes you allergic to meat. Now, yeah, I've seen that.
Well, I mean, it
The
didn't,
little Lone Star tick.
and it didn't exist for years. You never heard about it, and then all of a sudden,
It's all social media, man.
guys were
Yep.
getting it. And that's probably the most thing is social media. Yeah,
Social media. The guy that created the car that ran on water mysteriously
that's
died.
Saw that.
I've seen that.
Yep.
I remember growing up in Michigan back in the 90s, CWF was a new issue steadily moving south.
Well, aren't they saying now that the Japanese invented a car that will run on water?
I think
Hydrogen,
some of them are still messing with the hydrogen thing, and Yamaha's got a boat motor that they're trying to do it with.
Yeah, I read somewhere or saw somewhere where Japan had come up with one.
I mean, you're sitting on a hydrogen bomb, but whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, in your car, but that boat that Yamaha's got has to have these ballast in it, something like that up in there that keeps the water pumping in there and or whatever it does. And then Clint said it's about 10 years out from production, but they have a prototype of it in the like boat shows now. It's a totally hydrogen run outboard for a bass boat. Oh goodness. Let's see. How did Epstein die?
Well, he didn't.
Or did he?
He didn't ant himself.
He didn't
Yeah, he
ink
did.
himself.
He didn't.
That 1 minute of missing footage or
Yeah,
whatever it is.
He didn't. Yeah, he just didn't disappear or just stop being alive. I can tell you that. That's my theory. I don't think. Yeah.
You think he's still alive?
No, he's definitely gone.
He's
What
He
is
just
gone.
didn't do it to himself.
Mm.
Yeah, but what does Christy think?
Oh, I don't know.
Christy, his wife.
We don't talk politics at home.
We don't.
When is the list going to drop? That's true. When is that list going to drop?
Never.
Never.
Didn't they say they did it? I don't want.
Well,
I really don't-
you got both sides. You got both sides blocking it.
yeah, I was
You
just
got
saying.
both sides. One wants it, and they're pushing for it, and then it gets blocked by somebody on the other side. Then the other side pushes it. Then the other side blocks it. It's never coming out.
I got you. I mean, yeah, I don't know, guys. I really don't know. Speaking of COVID, pull that up by Captain J. Here's one. Tuberculosis has been around 150 plus years, killing folks way before then, and the symptoms are 99% the same as COVID.
Mhm.
I've never had tuberculosis. I don't know.
Well, what happened to the flu? Where'd
It's
it
still
go?
around.
It came back.
Yeah.
It came back.
It came back after COVID.
After
went away.
COVID went away.
It took a year off and then came back. It's back. better
Took
than
2
ever.
years off.
Yeah.
That's why I don't get a flu shot.
Why?
Because I believe it gives you the flu. Because
Absolutely.
the one time I got the flu shot, not 2 months or not 2 weeks later, I had the flu.
I 100% agree and support that message.
I take it.
I don't.
I'm
You
not.
take the flu?
I take the flu shot.
You get the COVID booster?
I take all that shit.
I didn't
Do
take
you really?
I'm a non-vaxxer.
And I have, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I did have COVID, but it wasn't bad at all. I mean, I didn't even know I had it.
Okay. All right. Big Al's made an appearance, and he's throwing out his woman of the night.
Faith Hill.
This is a section that my wife always tunes into, and it always gets in trouble. But Faith Hill,
20
you know,
years ago, a 10. Today,
now,
a 6 at the best.
a 6 at the best. You saying she's not aging well?
No, she's too thin. I mean,
She needs to eat some meat
yeah.
and potatoes. Tony, Faith Hill.
I've been instructed to say she's a nice lady.
You know, don't be scared of your wife.
I swear.
She's in the
a-
comments.
His
She's in the
wife.
comments.
What is it with you guys? Y'all are worried about.
No, I don't think Faith Hill's that good looking. I think she's pretty in the face, like you said, 20 years ago.
I think she's
She was very
pretty
pretty.
hot and sexy myself.
She's very pretty.
I think
But
Big
now-
Al agree with me.
Listen,
then.
I mean, Tim McGraw's the same way. You remember when he did
What?
Indian Outlaw? He had a little
What?
fat.
What, are you grading Tim McGraw?
No.
Yeah.
No. He's talking about how she needs to eat. Have you seen Tim McGraw
Yeah,
lately?
he looks pretty sickly.
He does. I mean, when he was Indian Outlaw, he had a little cheek fat to him, and now he's like, ugh, you know. You see him at the Braves game when they played at Bristol. They did that. Him and that rapper or whatever sang that song, Flo Rida or whatever his name was. Tim McGraw looks like he weighs 101 pounds. So I don't know. Maybe it's their diet or something. I don't know.
I don't know.
I never really thought she could sing that good either. But
when Big Al said they're talking about the height of the career, did y'all see that?
at the height of their career,
sorry.
okay,
I'm with you, Big Al.
she was pretty. Back in the 90s, Shania Twain was a 12. But listen, my wife to this day, because I always thought Shania Twain was, oh my goodness. She goes, she got a wooden leg. Ask Amanda next time she goes, Shania Twain has a wooden leg.
What?
Don't ask me why, but Amanda will tell you Shania.
I do too.
We got vapor lock.
He vapor locked himself. He got himself.
Somebody send the daggum EMC up here. Fish Nerd Lab says she does have a wooden leg.
Are you serious?
You didn't say which leg.
Dang kickstand.
No, I didn't.
Now listen, Fred Ashcraft. Now listen, Suds in the bucket right here. Sarah Evans in her prime. Yeah, that was it. McGraw has had several surgeries over the last year and a half, both knees and the back too. That might be his kickstand. But Fish Nerd Lab says she's got a wooden leg. Listen, I just thought it was my wife. Yeah, Sarah Evans. Like my wife can get on to me. She can get mad.
You told me you weren't afraid of her, though.
I'm not afraid, but I still sleep with one eye open. Jared, you could pull that up. Shania Twain's wooden leg. I just thought that was Amanda's way of saying she's not as hot as you think she is.
I never heard that before.
I hadn't either.
But like, to be honest, who cares? At that point. But anyway,
You got a point.
you got a point. Boy, we went off on that tangent. We lost all the conspiracy theory comments.
The comments stopped
there.
Y'all got to bring your conspiracy theory comments. Did I miss anything about Bigfoot? No. And
Not yet.
Since John Aldred is here, we can start the Bigfoot talk. Now, I can tell you an address up at Bright. Sarah Evans is still hot. She's a pretty woman. That Suds in the Bucket video, she's out there. There's some suds in the bucket. It's like, Bigfoot, yes or no, Tony?
Yes.
Oh my God. Farmer?
No.
Absolutely.
Is it running around with your wooden leg?
No.
He's just knocking on
That's what
trees.
he's knocking on a tree with Kevin's wooden leg. That's what they say is they got tree knocks. Ryan would say that.
I'm going to do it at some point just because I can.
Right.
I'm going to go up behind the Bigfoot Museum and I'm going to go up there and pick a tree up and I'm going to smack it against other trees just to get them to freak out.
That's what they say, how they communicate. One way is they just smack a tree.
Yep. I've actually heard it.
Tony.
No, let me tell the story.
Tell the story, Tony.
Yeah.
Years ago, I was hunting bow season. I got there stupid early.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sitting in the stand, and I hear what you hear on TV, tree knocks.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, we come out of the stand. I tell my buddy, I said, did you hear that knocking at like 5 a.m? He goes, yeah. I said, if I didn't know any better, I'd say there's a Bigfoot out here. And he stopped the four-wheeler. He's like, dude, I'm telling you, my brother's seen it. Well, anyway, fast forward to the spring of the next year, they're burning off the WMA. And I run across the guy. Apparently, they had run off Bigfoot hunters from that area multiple times who were out there in the middle of the night hunting Bigfoot down. So I've heard the tree knocks. They just weren't from a confirmed Bigfoot.
How do you know it's not some child get pissed off at mom and dad up there slamming tree limbs against?
Where I was at,
where were you?
Heard County, Georgia. There was
Heard County?
Yeah, there was nothing.
It's something in the water down there, though.
Yeah, there was nothing around.
Okay, now Anthony Hampton makes a good point, and this is where I was getting ready to go with you. Pull that up. No Bigfoot, too many rednecks with boomsticks.
Well, now the whole argument is they're interdimensional beings. Which
that's what Fish Nerd said. He said, Fish Nerd Labs. He said Bigfoot is an interdimensional being. That's why we can't catch him like Chewbacca, but in Stargate.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are you laughing at?
No,
Pretty good.
I can't do it.
I changed my answer. Bigfoot's real. He's my second cousin.
No, I can tell you what, he's my sister-in-law. That's what he is. I got a sister-in-law that's like 6'6", could play offensive line for Cleveland. Big girl.
Hey, do y'all remember the guys that supposedly found the Bigfoot from Georgia and had it in the freezer? This was about 2007, 2008. They had it in the freezer. They reported it as being found, and it was a hoax, but it made the news and everything. I was in Iraq when it happened. We all thought, holy crap.
I missed that story.
Yep. Look it up. It's there.
Shefoot. Shefoot's right. And then one Halloween, she wore like these platform shoes and dressed up like Kiss. She was like 7 foot tall, dude. Big girl. Big girl. I said, okay, all right. There was a sighting in LJ last week. John. And in Clayton County, too.
I was walking through the woods last week, John.
Where
Sorry.
were you at?
John.
Which I didn't see.
Huh? What'd you say? Kevin's going off over here.
You can't whisper it now.
Kevin, you can't, yeah. But here's,
Yeah, I can't do.
here's the thing. Here's the thing.
I can't say that out.
Oh, yeah, don't get me banned on TikTok like that. You gotta be, I ain't worried about YouTube. TikTok, we get in trouble. Mouth it to me. What? Oh, no. No.
Yeah, trust me, that picked up loud enough in the earphones.
Skunk Ape and the Okie Finoki. Bigfoot would be on somebody's hood by now. My dad reads a book called
Oh my gosh! I didn't mean to click on that one.
Didn't read that one all the way through, did you,
I
Daddy?
was trying to click on the hood comment. It moved on me.
Backdoored by Bigfoot.
Way to sneak that in there.
Backdoored by Bigfoot.
I swear. The comment above it was the hood comment. All right, I'm about to slow this comment down.
I know we shouldn't be laughing.
Oh, geez.
Who wrote the book? That's all I want to know. Who wrote the book?
He wins tonight's prize.
That's the right answer.
But it's the same thing we talked about the other day. That guy on YouTube that said he went out and the female Bigfoot came and
Twice.
Oh, yeah.
she had her relations with him and then
He
came
went
back the next night. And I'm like,
Oh,
why didn't you leave?
He was sore.
After the first night,
He couldn't
I've been
Oh,
out.
But he's like, I mean, if you watch the video, he's like, and I mean, he's dead serious. And she came and it just, oh my gosh. But yeah, you're right.
wait a minute. Hang on.
Hey.
Nate made this comment, and then Aldridge says down here, Nate is my son.
Who said that? Oh, Nate is John Aldridge. Okay, that's it. Okay, I get that.
Okay.
But that's
Oh my gosh.
that's funny.
Oh, that was
That's
hilarious.
funny. But is that a real book?
It's not in the library. I can
It's not
guarantee
in the
you that.
library.
John, who's the author?
Who's the author
it
of that?
might be in school libraries. Just depends on what part of the city you're in. Like that, you can find it, I guess. Let's see. See him every day on social media. Which one are you looking at?
John already above that.
John, pull up John's right above WB Harrington, right there. I foresee 8 hours of trying to convince Farmer that there is a Bigfoot while we were fishing
Oh, this is
together.
gonna be great.
They're going to be fishing
No.
together at the Ryan Sheffield tournament.
Please run a camera.
I'm going to put my dadgum earphones in.
Worst co-angler ever.
John's convinced that there is a Bigfoot. He is. Ryan's convinced. Ryan,
Listen, I love Bigfoot stories. I'm not convinced one way or the other. I love Bigfoot stories.
what's so exciting about Bigfoot? All he does is walk through the woods.
Just the different stories are just either hilarious or intriguing. I like hearing the stories.
It's intriguing.
Yeah. I like hearing the story. I really do. I mean,
What was that show that was on?
Hogan's got a
Finding
Bigfoot
Bigfoot?
tattoo.
No, it was the one, the just like the rednecks
Oh,
going through
gosh,
the woods
yeah,
looking
yeah.
for creatures of the night or
Yeah,
the
that was-
Appalachians. That was hilarious. I loved watching that because it was full of crap.
oh yeah,
I missed that one too. Let's see. All right, scroll. Let's see. Okay, WB Harrington. I had a customer tell me she has 3 Bigfoot living near her, and she's probably 3 to 5 miles from Rome, Georgia city limits.
That's maybe a possibility in Rome.
In Rome, yeah, you never know. There's a lot of stuff in
We
the
need to
water
ask.
downstream of Allatoona. It's that river coming in there. He's holding up. So Hogan's got a Bigfoot tattoo where he's holding up a peace sign. Interesting, right there. The Lady of the Lake is one. Harry Butts wrote the book.
Oh my god.
I went to school. This is a true story. I went to school with a guy, and you can look in my yearbook, and his name is Harry Bottoms. We call it, but his true name is Harry Bottoms. Now, what is your parents thinking when that comes up? Honestly, that's a very true story. John said he'll bring the copy of the book. Is it real? Is it real? Lanier. Okay, here's a good one. Okay, well, let me read Fish Nerd Labs on TikTok. Humans discover 300 new species of plant and animal life every day. It's only a matter of time. What are you laughing at?
Dude, listen, I talk to him regularly on TikTok. Dude,
He's right.
He is a smart man. I mean, like stupid smart. Like
He's right.
he's a smart guy.
Okay.
I've seen some of his papers that he's written in college, and he's a smart dude. Now, I'm not saying he's right or wrong. I'm just saying he's a smart dude.
Don't backtrack.
Yeah, he is backtracking early. How about this one? This one's very popular. And the guys, again, we skipped a bunch of you guys because there were so many comments. So you guys can throw them back down there. Oh, there is new comments. Scroll down on the new comments real quick. Let's see if we missed one.
We're down there.
Mountain Monsters. The show was called Mountain
That
Monsters.
was it. Mountain Monsters.
Mountain Monsters. Okay, I didn't see that one. All right, what about this? We saw it. It comes up on social media, and let's keep the racial barriers out of it and all that. But Lanier is haunted.
No.
No, I don't think it's haunted.
No.
You think it's haunted?
I didn't know anything about that until I started hanging with you guys.
It's haunted with drunks.
So yeah, it's probably true.
What do you mean until I started hanging with you guys?
I had never heard that before.
Okay, the story is back then, Oscarville, and if you just go study the history of Forsyth County, and that way you get the whole backstory, so I don't have to go over
I'll
all
take
that.
your word for it.
Take my word, go over the whole backstory of Forsyth County. Land was taken from people, and then 30 years later, or whatever it is, the Army Corps of Engineers came, and they basically backfilled Beaufort Dam, made Lake Lanier.
Well, they did the same thing with hundreds of lakes across the states.
Carter's, Blue
Yes.
Ridge, Altoona. I mean, Deliverance were filmed about Carter's Lake.
I thought Deliverance was up there in Rayburn County.
Yeah, but it was filmed about Carter's Lake.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Deliverance.
Yes.
You go into Carter's
Squeal
Lake
like a
anymore?
pig, Deliverance.
Yes.
That is a god-awfulest scene of any movie, in any movie.
Yes,
I've ever
Deliverance was filmed about Carter's Lake.
seen. You think Ned Beatty saw the script and went, "Hey, I'll take that role"?
They threw that one on. They threw that one in on him.
How much you gonna pay me?
But
Oh,
don't
Ned
you-
said,
yeah,
Ned said, I can see my ass doing that.
I mean, don't you think Ned had to look at it and go, go back to the producer and go, I got a question.
I don't know how I
Excuse
feel
me,
about
sir.
this.
I got to do what? I gotta do what?
I'm out.
He just got to squeal for a couple of seconds.
Oh my Lord. That is like, to me, honestly, I've seen horror movies. I've seen all kinds of stuff that my eyes should not have seen. That is one of the most disturbing 30 seconds of
And you
film ever.
And you think about when that was made, it wasn't socially acceptable.
No.
Like none of that stuff was talked about.
No. You got pretty teeth. But I mean, I'm serious. I'm like, Ned, man, you had to read the script, dude. You couldn't let that get thrown on you. Vapor lock. Yeah, we're getting that. And it was Oscarville. Okay. Let's see.
We need a vapor lock counter.
Yeah.
What is it? Lake Lanier's haunted with drunks and
People that
idiots.
think they can still swim like they were 20 and they can't. That island is a lot farther out there than you think it is.
Don't turn their lights on at night.
Yeah, we experienced that. And just anybody and everybody can rent a pontoon up there and all that.
Didn't
So
we say it was like the most visited lake or something like that?
it was, but according to the stats, Alatoona took it over last year,
Really?
which is funny considering it's drained half the year.
Yeah.
But Alatoona was supposedly the most visited Army Corps
Per acre.
per acre lake last year. Lanier may be overall
now-
numbers.
Haunted Lake Lanier documentary got all the people off of Lanier.
Well, I guess so.
When
And
Dave's wife believes in ghosts.
Dave's wife does,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
because she talked about that when we were together.
Yeah.
We'll have to
We heard that story.
we talked about that on the lunch break a little bit the other day. Yeah,
I think Dave shared it with us one night. When
he
was
did.
sitting in
He
that chair.
shared it, and then she talked about it that night. We were all there.
Yep.
All right, let's go. Let's see where we're back at. We're lost as hell
Doug
tonight.
Rice got one.
I got one that's close,
Okay, you got one.
close to my heart.
Wood leg.
No. Yeah, that's further down south.
It's tied directly. into
Slot
that.
machines
Slot machine.
and card shuffling machines.
Yeah.
A lot of guys think those things are rigged.
Well, hell yeah.
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 Well, if they were rigged, how come so many people that are disgruntled with the Gambling industry has never said anything about that.
Because they just come back. They're addicted to it.
It's a dopamine high.
It's a dopamine.
I don't believe that.
You don't believe that? Well, you gamble a lot, so you'd be.
That's why we keep going back to fishing. It's a dopamine high.
It is a dopamine. But I mean, I would say, if you ask me, that there's some way, somehow, they all got to be rigged somehow. You don't think they are, though?
No.
You think it's straight up legit?
Yeah.
Every one of them slot machines is straight up legit. Luck of the draw.
I think it's luck of the draw.
You think so?
Well, yeah, I do, because when you look at the lottery, the way it works, hell, we'll go over what?
Well,
$1 billion at times, and nobody's guessed the right answer. And you know how many damn tickets they're selling to get to $1 billion?
all right. So I went to a I went to a casino in Shorter, Alabama a few years back. My wife, if she's still in here, can confirm it.
Hold on a second. Why are you in a casino in Shorter, Alabama?
Well, we were coming back from Biloxi.
Okay.
Shorter,
Okay.
Alabama.
Okay. Because I was like, that's
Trying to get our money back.
Yeah.
So yeah, and actually, she walks in. There's a guy running. He's working two machines. He's playing two machines, and she goes, "Hey, are you using this machine?" He goes, "No, sit down." And he points to the guy behind him. There's a guy in a suit with a clipboard. He fans out a fan of tickets. I've been winning for over an hour, and that guy was waiting for him to get up from that machine so he could do whatever it was to that machine to reset, because too much payout was happening. So
You think so?
I
Yes,
100% agree.
I've seen that too.
Yep.
Okay, but based upon that, then it's rigged.
When a machine gets hot, it'll keep playing.
Yeah.
It'll keep paying you. It will.
But as long as you're sitting at it, they won't tell you to leave the table.
But as soon as you
No,
get
the
up.
minute you get up, they'll come reset the machine.
Correct.
But yeah,
So it's rigged.
Even a claw machine is rigged, and I believe that.
Oh yeah, them things.
I've never won on that
Oh,
thing
yeah,
right
yeah.
there.
We'll
Okay.
get back to the one I heard at the beginning of the show is the car-sized catfish at the dam.
I can't stand that.
Well, which lake have you heard it at? Because I've heard it at
Lanier.
Blue Ridge. I've heard it at Notley.
Lanier.
I've heard
Altoona
it
was
at
one
Carter's.
I
I think
heard-
every lake in the United States has car-sized catfish. at
Here's
the dam.
here's a story from Lanier that I heard growing up, that there was a chicken truck driving down Buford Dam, ran off the road and wrecked. The truck went off the dam and down into the water. The divers had to go down in there to do whatever they do with the truck or whatever, and they saw catfish as big as Volkswagens.
Same story as Blue Ridge Dam.
I think it's a story every lake has. Always a chicken truck, always a Volkswagen, and always big catfish.
Yep.
But you hear that story. I heard that
The
growing up.
Volkswagen thing is always consistent.
Mhm.
I've always heard it's the size of a Volkswagen.
Size of a Volkswagen.
Yep.
Now, Kevin,
never heard that either.
you've never heard that one.
Do you live in a hole?
You live in a hole.
No, a cave.
Oh.
Beetle or bus? Always the beetle. Fish nerd lads.
It's
Always
always-
the
I
beetle.
don't fish for catfish. I don't never pay attention.
Well, I mean,
to it.
seriously, but I've heard that.
I haven't.
Okay. All right. Well,
I've seen some big catfish now, but not like Volkswagen size.
yeah, that's what they say. Like, and it was always scary.
But that
to
doesn't
the
mean that
divers.
one can't exist either.
That one what?
With that one cannot exist, it is the
Do you know
size.
how much a catfish would weigh to be the size of a Volkswagen Beetle?
A little more than a Volkswagen Beetle. probably.
Do you know how much a catfish the size of a Volkswagen Beetle would have to eat to
Okay.
sustain that
Well,
body
Thad,
mass?
Thad said the other night in the show that the 80-pound catfish are eating 7-pound bass. So I mean, you're thinking about how much they would be eating at that size.
They do eating striper.
They'd be eating.
well, look at it off. What
Somebody
it
would
eats to
find it on
maintain
full-
its weight.
That's true, but somebody would have seen that joker on forward-facing sonar.
There's a manatee in
There's a
lake.
manatee in
My
the water.
thing, it's a boulder.
yeah.
Well, Boulder's moving.
Well, you said they haven't seen one.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Boulders don't move.
well, I guess so. I mean, there's enough bodies in there. I could see the length, but not the girth of a Volkswagen. Says the
Yeah.
smart one right there. I sent Miss Dixon to hang with y'all tonight. Miss Dixon was the ghost in Mississippi at Dave's and his
That's right.
wife's house when they first got there. That was throwing the quarters down there, and then actually had a conversation with his wife.
Mm-hmm.
A very interesting conversation. And they came, but see, here's a good thing. There was a resolution there.
Yeah.
After they freaked each other out for a while or whatever, they had a talk. And then it was good. Farmer, you weren't there that night. Hey, listen, whether you believe it or not, Dave's wife is dead. I mean, dead serious when she says that story.
She was.
I'm not
serious.
I don't dog anybody for what they
Are you
believe
saying
in.
Dave's wife's a liar?
No,
No.
not saying that at all.
You're not going to get any beignets, buddy.
Yeah. You get some beignets.
Yeah.
Woo.
I'm not saying a word because I need some of that.
That's the thing that caused you to come off your diet. The beignet.
Listen to that. Paul B. Pull up Paul. Oh, Brandon Coleman. Pull up Brandon Coleman real quick. Right below that. Is the NFL scripted? I don't believe it is. No way, dude. It's not scripted.
I think it's
there's
crooked.
money. There's money placed on it.
You think it's crooked?
I think the officials.
I think there's money placed on it, and it's scripted.
Okay, all right, Tony.
I don't know. I've been torn ever since I heard it. I don't know. It could be. It definitely could be because of just the human factor. I mean, I think it could be.
I don't think Atlanta blows a 23-3 lead.
I don't know.
Well, I don't know. It is Atlanta. I don't know. Like you had me up until that point. I'm like, well, it is the Falcons. So
Well,
it is the Falcons. But here's the point. Here's the thing, though. It's so televised. It would be so hard to rig a game that televised like that.
Through officiating, it wouldn't be.
Maybe not officiating, but I'm talking about the players.
Well, it wouldn't matter what the players, they wouldn't know half the time. As one of the other guests said a while ago about pharmacy, the guys that come up with the cures, doesn't mean the rest of them know.
They've got
the officiating's been terrible.
They've got mics inside the helmets now.
Throw the ball to the other team. You think so? Okay. All right. Listen, hey, you believe it? We're going to go with this. This is a safe place. You can believe whatever you want tonight. It's a safe place.
Well, you remember a couple of years ago when New Orleans was playing, I think it was the Super Bowl or the playoffs.
You talking about that pass interference call at the end? That was bad.
How the hell they missed that? I mean, that's not even close.
That was like, okay, I can give you that one. That was like the worst call I've ever seen. That was honestly, it's like the worst call I've ever seen. Yep. Believing slot machines are above board all over the place is way more of a stretch than believing in Bigfoot.
There you go.
Okay. All right. Not rigged, all about mathematical probability, Christopher says. Yeah, and Mark Ansel gives us a smiley face over there on TikTok. So how you doing over there? All right, let's see. Give me a good conspiracy theory. Let's do one more before we do the question of the night. Yeah. Y'all trout fish occasionally. Occasionally we do. There's plenty of them up here.
I like trout fish.
Yeah, trout fish. We bass fish more than we trout fish, but we do trout fish. How about the amount of games Bama played where they got away with stuff? And come on, Hogan, that Bama. Here we go. In all fairness, pull up Darian Moss right there. In all fairness, if you see a picture of a 100-pound catfish that's been caught, it looks dang near the size of a small man. Imagine seeing one underwater. It'd be pretty scary. Okay. I'll give you that. But a Volkswagen? Giant catfish in Asia get up to 600 pounds. We ain't got them in Lake Lanier.
We got blue cats, flatheads, and channel cats.
I wish the hell they would eat wake boats.
Catfish the size of a car would be eating wake boats. And Marcanza bass fishes for trout. We like that. The Wells catfish is a huge catfish.
It's
and
monster.
They catch them on Whopper Ploppers. So
yeah, they ain't here.
Yeah. The largest catfish ever caught was 646 pounds. WWF is scripted for all you wrestling fans. It is fake.
Is it?
I'm
Fighting words. See? Yeah, y'all believe it. See, now you'll get that guy that believes wrestling is 100% legit and the NFL is scripted, like Farmer over here. You like wrestling, don't you?
No.
Huh?
No.
I thought I saw a tear in your eye when Hulk died.
Listen.
Well, no, Hulk, I'm just kidding.
I was at the Dome when Hulk Hogan hit Goldberg with that chair, and I heard it way up in the top of them stands. It's real. I'm just kidding.
Okay. but I'm like,
I got deathly silent.
I did hear him hit him with a chair, though. I was there. I heard him hit him with a chair. It was loud, but it's scripted.
Mark Ann's a big swim baits equal big browns, and my uncle's bait, the McStick, of course. There you go. I believe that. All right, so guys, we're going to come back to it. Well, I fixed the TikTok because of their hour-long thing, so it's time to do that for those guys over there. We're going to do our question of the night. I don't know what in the heck the prize is going to be because we didn't think about it before, and I really doubt any of you guys are going to answer this question.
I got to get the answer pulled up.
Well, I don't even remember what the answer is.
Is it another Father Time special?
It's for all our.
You might as well go do that.
It's for all our AI guys.
It's for all you AI guys. All right, so here's what we're doing. Just Peyton, I hear my dad.
Huh?
Peyton says I hear my dad.
Oh, is that on TikTok?
Uh-huh.
That's probably my Peyton.
Oh, okay, good. All right. Because I was like, My kids ain't named Peyton, so there you go. All right, so go ahead. And then as soon as we get done with this question, you guys are going to have to retype it again. We'll scroll down in the comment section. Go ahead all the way down.
That's it.
You'll probably need a pencil and paper for this.
Of course.
All right. Here's some information to start the question with. I was born June 1st, 1952. Tony was born September 12th, 1980. Alex was born June 17th, 1987. And Danny was born March 23rd, 1972. I'm going to repeat that again so you can catch up with me. I was born June 1st, 1952. Tony was born September 12th, 1980. Alex was born June 17th, 1987. And Danny was born March 23rd, 1972. What is our combined weight?
Silver Punk, just remind me, I'll get it to you, dog. I get behind on them. So, okay. Do you really expect them to answer that question?
Well, the other one I know they played hell to catch.
725, 879, guys. Do you even know?
I know.
Oh, that's why he asked our weights.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I'm gonna have to keep up, man.
You got 678 pounds is what Hogan said on TikTok.
I'm looking. Makes you think we're a lot of fat people here. Well,
I know.
Well, hot damn, there's 5 of us.
4 of us.
4 of us.
And Kevin said, "Well."
Oh, and Alex only weighs like 68 pounds. So.
Is it right? Is that the reason you used Alex and not me? Because it added 300 to it?
Yeah, let's see. Combined weight of 1,700 is crazy. No, we're not. 69,420, says Paul.
He's working on the days.
Oh, he's working on the days. What's our combined weight?
We gave you 0
We're not that thin either.
Can we give him a hint?
Hell no, you can't give him a hint. Y'all make fun of me every damn time they get it within a minute.
Okay, but now we're going to have to wait for them to type in 822 different answers.
There's been one person that's been real close so
Super
far,
close,
and I'm not
super
going to
close.
say, real close.
Yeah,
I'm not going to say who it was.
Okay.
And this guy has won before.
Yeah, he was like so close.
Really?
Yeah.
Under, over. We're not under, over. I don't.
Over.
Over.
The guy that was close was over?
Over.
750, Hogan says on TikTok.
That'd be 2 of us.
Damn.
Well, that's you and Tony.
I take offense to that. I take offense to that because I was the heaviest one in the group here.
I'm lighter than you are,
They
Jack.
didn't ask
You
me,
are
Tony.
lighter than me, I know.
They didn't ask me, Tony. So
Hey,
We're going to sit here all night and wait for
Oh, you
them.
can read reading the questions.
We can't read no daggone questions. It's full. We'll just talk.
Well, they think they're getting a rod and reel and a fishing trip.
Yeah, you guys. Yeah, listen. 980 says Hogan. No. Okay, can we just give him an over under of one thing?
We did. We just told
The
him
guy that was close?
Yeah.
the bad thing is the bad thing is the guy that was close has now typed in about 24 more answers that are nowhere near it.
Yep.
So we couldn't even give him.
Oh, my goodness, guys. Well, okay.
he's just going
Then
down.
you got to pee or anything.
I might as well go to the bathroom. I gotta go do my push-ups.
Food or something.
Come on now, Danny. So Alex said, I know you weigh more than 68 pounds, dude. I really do.
I'll give him a. I'll give him a.
Oh,
clue.
889 Austin Williams. Is that
No, he's not even close.
okay? Give him a clue.
It's in the 1,000 range.
Above or below 1,000?
But if it's in the 1,000 range, it's got to be above.
Well, 999 is in the 1,000 range.
No, it ain't.
Okay, I got
That's
it.
999. That's in the hundreds.
Okay, so you got to go over 1,000, guys. 1,077.
Nope.
1,210.
Nope.
I'm just reading the ones off of TikTok while you guys are
Oh,
doing it.
I was about to spit one out.
Are you looking at TikTok in there?
No, I'm yelling it out. 1,100.
No,
1089.
no.
1784.
Good Lord.
Texas Trophy Outdoors.
We got
So
it. We
you
got
know
it.
when you
We
look
got
at
it. We
TikTok.
got it.
Who got it?
Is that? Well, hell, it's moving so damn fast. Can't keep up with it. Hang on, I gotta find it again. Shoot, I just saw it. Where'd it go?
I didn't see it.
Right here.
Oh, Nathan Edwards.
Yep.
Nathan Edwards got it.
Darian Moss was close. He had 1,058 early.
1,056 pounds is the combined weight of Tony, Alex, Kevin, and myself.
We're almost the starting line of somebody's football team.
We're a short damn offensive line, though. Look at Hogan goes, damn.
I'm glad they didn't add me into it.
I don't know what, Nathan, I don't know what I'm going to send you. I'll send you something, but I am far behind. I got to really catch up.
Scale.
Like a scale. We're going to send you a scale. All right. Give that man a rod and reel for that answer. No, I ain't giving away a rod and reel for that answer. Brandon Coleman says 1056. He's a little late there, dog. You're a little late. Y'all weigh more than a Volkswagen Catfish. Okay, well, all right. So you guys start listening. All right, we got the second half of the show, so start throwing out the conspiracy theories again.
Let's get off our weight.
Let's get off our weight. Yeah, I mean seriously. Good Lord, how the hell you come up with that question,
Kevin? I'm so glad you didn't ask me that question.
Make Kevin pay for it.
Thanks, Tony.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah, throw me under the bus.
Okay, all right. 215. Oh, really? Brian's doing math. That's a 215-pound average.
You don't get it.
And
No
listen,
extra credit
and listen, and you know, me and you, we're carrying that. Alex
yeah.
and Kevin are on the other side of that. So good Lord,
Yeah.
y'all are averaging over 250. You're like, hey, listen,
Well,
we're healthy.
when Alex told me his weight, I said, damn, how does he not get blown off a kayak?
What does he weigh?
146 pounds.
146.
I was born at that weight.
Dang, he weighs as much as my leg does.
Wait a minute. So Brian,
I make two of
You
him.
know,
I make two of him. I weigh 300
how
pounds.
much did you weigh at birth?
I make two of him.
You do.
How much did you weigh at birth?
10 pounds.
I weighed 12.2.
Good Lord.
Yeah, and then when I circumcised me, I went back down to 7.6.
Oh, I walked into that one.
yeah, you did.
He's going for a freaking heart attack.
Damn, I walked
He's
into
going
that
to
one.
have a heart attack right here. Kevin, don't die on me right here, dude. Because like, don't die. I got 50 minutes of the show left. Don't do that. Oh.
Well, it's been a good night.
Did you need this night? You needed this kind of show? Kevin's on one tonight. Justin Nichols Productions like that.
I was house trapped for 3 months.
You needed that good.
He's getting every one of them in.
That's his Bigfoot call. Clint showed up for a vapor lock. Clint, that's only about like the 7th tonight.
Yeah, dude,
We're up there. Like, I'm serious. Like, I'm worried about you physically.
You got Kleenex?
He said, I ain't got no Kleenex. You gotta quit being funny tonight, dude. Nathan Owens says best podcast ever. Thank you, buddy. I told the guys it would be a fun one tonight.
Yeah, you did.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
But like seriously, don't pass out
For
on me
another
because
5 minutes.
listen, I'm not giving you mouth to mouth, dude. I'm not.
You sit there and flop like a fish.
You're on your own at that point, dude. I just call your wife like, can you come get him? He's on the
Somebody
floor.
call 911.
Somebody come up here and
You call 911 in Marble Hill. It's gonna take like 45 minutes to get here. Oh, Kevin must be on the meds and all that. He's having a good night. He's got a lot of pimped up energy, is what he's saying. Dang, you turn so red in the face. It's awesome. It scares the hell out of me. Like, I mean, it scares me.
go pop a blood vessel.
Like, I mean, it's like this. It's like Brooks. I mean, hold that up there, dude. Put up Kevin. Like, start laughing again. Get there. Get there. Come on. Send it to me on Facebook, Nathan. Just messenger me on Facebook, just at Danny Pruitt. Okay. Where's your inhaler? Okay, Parker's got a serious question real quick. We need to answer a fishing question tonight. Can you tell me your top 3 baits for the winter on Lake Lanier? You want mine? It's a shaky head, it's a rock crawler, and maybe a Little John or a jig. That's mine. I mean, I'm a bank beater. What's yours?
Lanier?
On Lanier. I'm going to have a shaky head and I'm going to have a rock crawler.
You won't catch me out of the ditches on Lanier.
Yeah, but they weren't in the
I'm
ditches
throwing-
good last year.
I'm throwing that Bill Payne special.
Oh, the ditch with the little feather treble up
that
above it?
Jig and spoon with a feather
Yeah.
treble on there.
Hair jig,
But I don't
Demicky rig, ditch digger.
Okay. You know, I'm getting orders now for ditch diggers. I got to start pouring them like crazy.
Wow.
I mean, I probably got to pour 60 of them. Okay. I get that.
And a blade bait.
And a blade bait. Paul says spoon, ditch digger, rock crawler. So I didn't have the spoon. Our spot chokers, good. I don't know. It depends on how much Rob. He's got to pay me some money to talk about that. I'm just kidding. Depends. Yeah, they're good.
Yeah, they're good.
They're good. They run true.
They've took over Lake Lanier.
They run true.
I mean, if that says anything, they've taken over Lake Lanier, Altoona, Carter's. You hardly see anybody fish anything but spot choker. And I like pulse fish, to be honest, but
spot choker is one of the better settlements.
Spot choker has took over at least the North Georgia area.
I think when it comes to an underspin like that, just they're very, very good. Make sure the one you get is like burn it one time, and if it rolls, it ain't any good. Don't you think? I mean, I don't like the ones that roll.
No, you got to go through and find which ones work for you. But the biggest thing with an underspin is if you can burn it and that thing stays true and it's stays in line, that's a good underspin.
Yeah, for sure.
If you're barely reeling it and the thing flips over on its side, it ain't worth the money.
That's right. What's a ditch digger? It's a 1/2 ounce football head that just kind of turns sideways that we pour here.
Without a weed guard.
No weed
it's just
guard
a
or nothing.
football head, and it rocks on the bottom as you're dragging it across the bottom.
You're counting rocks with it. No doubt about it. Best all-around 2-piece rod to put in my truck. I don't know. The only 2-piece rod I got is the only 2-piece rod I got is my Zebco.
I don't know no 2-piece.
I can't really answer that question. Maybe some of the guys in the comment on YouTube might can tell. If you have a 2-piece rod, what would be a good one so I can tell Brian out there. But I don't even own a 2-piece rod other than
Fenway and Falcon make Fenwick.
Fenwick and Falcon have a good one. Yeah. Both good companies.
I was going to say Daiwa makes a 4-piece rod that's really good to go in a truck or something like that.
Yeah. If I'm in a truck, I just chuck it in the bed, though. I mean, so I can't wait for ditch season. It will be here before you know it.
What's coming?
And
I think they're good.
Oh, here we go.
As much rain as we've got this summer, I think we're going to have a cold ass winter.
You think so? Now you work. With the EMC, you guys get forecast on whether or not. Do you ever get like a 6-month forecast?
No, we don't get anything like that. But we get like weekly updates.
But you can go back and look at past history and see what weather done previously in years, and then how the winter came.
Most of the time was what I see is the last couple of years have been a little different. We've had wet summers, but usually when you get a really wet summer like we've had, it's going to be a cold winter.
Okay. All right. There you go. Here's a couple of suggestions on the 2-piece. Milliken Series travel rod, 6'10", and it's $100. Atlanta Outdoors says an ugly stick. Coleman says the best rod is the one your wife doesn't know you bought. He ain't even married yet. He's not even married
He's
yet.
Right.
Oh, man. If you want it, you can order some, but I mean, it's going to be a hot minute before I get them to you because I'm still doing jigs and stuff like that. But I will pour them probably next week. John Alder said, I use the Dobbin 795 travel rod. It's a 3-piece. Cameraman Cleta says it's a 4-piece. I think he's back up to the Milliken.
Yep. It's
a 4-piece. He flies with it. And ugly stick carbons are good and much more sensitive, cost a little bit more. So there you go. There's some suggestions. The Farmer's Almanac, no pun intended. What did the Farmer's Almanac say for this year?
I don't know.
How about this? For maybe it's not conspiracy theory or aliens or nothing like that.
I go by the Farmer's Almanac.
But do y'all go by like old timers when they say like if the hornet's nest is low, it's going to be a cold winter. The persimmons, if it's a spoon or a fork.
I believe in the persimmons and the hornet's nest.
You believe in that?
I believe them all. I mean,
you're a country boy. I get it.
Yeah, I was raised with that. I mean, I was
too.
Huh?
He believes in Bigfoot too.
No, I don't.
Ashley says they go by their persimmon seeds.
Yep.
How similar does Fontana Lake in North Carolina fish to Lanier?
It's clear water. I don't know the bait fish real well in there. It's got a lot of smallmouth. They've got spots in it now. So I'd say it fish a lot similar to Lanier, but I don't know the bait fish if it has bluebacks in it or threadfin.
Phil Hutchinson, it's actually been a dry summer for the most part. Dude, you live like 5 miles from me, or it's rained like every day. It seems like maybe it's just what it seems. So it says it's got herring in there. So if it has herring, I'm sure there's some aspects.
It'll fish a lot like Lanier then.
New angle 706. It's just tonight, since we're not piping in a guest, I could back the camera up a little bit, at least try to get the other guys in there. So, but I get that. Need to look at El Nino and La Niñas to figure out what the next couple of months will be. Okay, here's a serious question. Ashley Claus 445. I want to change the whole topic. How do you feel about women fishing? I will tell you this. We talked about this on the lunch break that we did. Was it yesterday?
I didn't get to watch.
I think it was yesterday. Love it. And I need to get more women involved with Fish North Georgia and on the show. We actually talked about that. Like there's a lot to be taught, but like right now, if I'm being honest, dead honest, if I look at our analytics, it is depending on the platform, but like it's 98, 97% male dominated. Well, Ashley, we need to do that. Now, Mason, you do have a girl that fishes like crazy, and it is cool. But no, much respect to you, and you guys got a lot to give out.
Talk to some ladies.
I'd like to see it more because the sport needs to grow because it's kind of running into
stagnant.
It's getting worse by the minute. I feel like
Hillary Sue for president. Listen at you. Well, Ashley, look, I tell you what, do this. Email me, Danny D-A-N-N-Y, Danny@fngo.com. And I fished the BFL now as a boater. Heck yeah. Well, listen.
Awesome. Wait a minute. What was her name? Who was that?
Ashley Kloss.
I think I
or Klaus. I don't know if I'm
saying. I may
saying.
follow her on TikTok. I think. Is she the one that moved to Gunnersville?
Did you? Well, she says she's in Georgia.
Oh, okay. Just different one. Different. I think the other lady's name is Ashley as well. That's right.
I agree with y'all. It's awesome to see more women get in the fishing community. Christine Fisher is a hammer. They are. Wife got her first frog fish this year. But anyway, I know Clarks Hill is her home lake.
Okay.
Clarks Hill.
If you will email me, Danny@fngo.com. D-A-N-N-Y, Danny. Send me your some contact information and stuff because I actually honestly talked to Josh. I would like to have one night where we actually have women run a podcast geared towards women on Fish North Georgia. I mean, I really would. Like, I don't know, no guys involved. Just I'd like you guys to come take over and run with it. I think we need to get them more involved.
Absolutely.
Because a lot of you can fish better than me. I can tell you that. John G. Cher Carbassian is a hammer too.
Carbassin, I guess. I don't know.
It's, yeah, I saw the IAN.
I see her stuff on, I think, maybe TikTok or Instagram, something. I see her.
When the hell does he ever work?
Oh, he works.
He works. He just looks at his phone.
He works.
Who?
He's asking about you. Oh, you see him. What he does is he makes a lot of fishing content on the weekend. And it makes it look like he's fishing every day, but he's not.
He is fishing every day.
No, he works.
Yeah,
he
that's
works.
a conspiracy right there.
There's a conspiracy
Hey,
that Tony actually works.
Look, Ashley finished 7th in the BFL All-American last year as a co-angler.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
That's a hell of an accomplishment in itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure
And so I know her, 706 fishing.
Yeah.
I believe it's Hannah.
Yeah.
You know, there's a bunch of them that I really honestly would like to get you on because it gives a different perspective. So no, absolutely. Paul Driscoll, what you doing in the? I see you. Yeah, he might have left real quick because he's been on here and scared. And we scared him. Yeah. But yeah, no, seriously, how do we feel about it? Hey, fish. I like it. Is that farmer right here that sounds like him? I just joined you. He's over here on the side.
Hey, buddy.
Put up a post, Danny, and get the girls involved. Okay, we can do that. But I will tell you this, and I did say this the other day, just to be 100% clear. Not into, definitely, and Alyssa could come on here. I told that. Definitely not into the female aspect of hunting and fishing where it's not about the talent. You know what I'm saying?
It's about the views.
It's about the views and all that. I ain't into that. So, but I'm not saying that that's you because you definitely can fish. But I hate that all the time when you see that. I'm like, you know, that's for one thing and one thing only. And that, yeah. I'm not interested in that. Ladies' night coming back. We need to do that. I've had some guys get grouchy with me being in the back of the boat. Well, hell, I mean, me too. So I get it. Especially if you're whipping them. But reach out to me. Let's talk. We'll see if we can work something out. Yeah, we need to do that. You like how Hannah does it. There you go. People are butts. That's a nice way to say it. Mostly wives have the problem. I get that. I understand that for sure. And I think it's just the way it's presented out there too. So let me see. Pull up Messick Outdoors right there. Listen to this one. My old lady. Now, first of all, Messick, you can't say old lady.
He said old, not
old.
Old
lady. Old.
Old.
That's like
my wife. Yeah, this TikTok angle is better for sure. Well, when we don't have a guest that we're piping in, we can make this kind of work. I'm there to catch fish, not steal your husband, just his waypoints.
It needs to be on a shirt.
Yeah, I like that.
I get it.
She's versed.
Merch.
I merch. There we go. His wife, that's the proper way, message, or significant other, took a treble hook in the hand a week ago and passed out on a boat with me, but she just has the natural talent. I get that. That's pretty funny. To be fair, she likes to be called that. Okay. All right. Make sure first, though. All right. And then let's see.
I love taking my wife out on the boat, but every time, if we're in open water and offshore, she'll fish. But as soon as I start easing towards the dock or anything, she'll put the rod down.
You know why?
Why?
Because you're backboating her and you're getting all the good spots.
That's what he's doing.
He's backboating his wife, and we know that's how that works. Pull up David Weaver. Any woman and kids, or any women and kids that take an interest in anything outdoors is an awesome thing. And it is true.
Today
it is true, for sure.
My little boy
Especially
gets
the
mad
kids
at me.
today.
Kids, yeah, but I think we need to get more of them involved. And I do think that's the fault of a lot of us guys because, and maybe not you because you're definitely whipping people. And I'm not getting Darcy's alone, Brian. No, I'm not doing that. But I think maybe intimidated, but also kind of feel like out of the loop. There's a few that are coming here to the shop, and if there's a bunch of guys, they're generally quiet. You know what I'm saying? That they don't want to talk as much. And they got to be confident, but we can do a better job at making them feel a little more welcomed. I don't think we do that. She can fish with me, farmer, and never be scared to cast. Listen, that's you right there.
That's because he never goes to the bank.
That's exactly right, for sure. My girlfriend said she'd come on the show. She's a total noob to fishing, but she goes with me every weekend. Fishing is in my blood. My first tournament I ever fished, I won by myself, had 15 and some change.
There you go.
I like it. There's a lot of people that want us to let our wives take over the show for a night like that. And I'm not putting mine and Tony's wife together, drinking or not drinking. There's no way in the world I'd let that happen.
Yeah.
Needs to be a parent-kid trail.
I agree with that.
I like that.
I agree with that because I don't know how many times my little boy gets so mad at me. I'll be dropping him off at school because my shifts are kind of weird.
Right.
He'll go, "What are you doing today, Daddy?" Taking the boat to the lake. I want to go.
Yeah, for sure. I get it. And get them out away from the computers and the iPads and all that stuff. We need to do a better job. Let's see. Dar Sizzle, you guys. What's up, Far Dog from Southeast Oklahoma? Silver Punk. I used to only give her the wacky worm, but when I let her use the chatterbait, that's all she wants to throw now. That's good for you. Good for you. Now, my wife won't fish with me. We've all heard the story why, and it's my fault 100%. I take responsibility for it. But even to this day, she wouldn't. I captained last year for the high school, and I loved it. Getting kids fishing is amazing. You're doing a fine job. I'll message you on TikTok. We'll put it that way. That'd be the easiest way to do it. Instead of you emailing me, I'll message you. Mine will not throw towards the dock, brush pile, or lay down, and we'll still catch them. What do y'all have to do when they have to use the bathroom?
You go. I fished with a woman in a tournament, Redmond tournament, years and years ago on Lake Tahoe.
I fished with one in the
Yeah,
BFL All-American.
She went all day without having to go, but I had to go twice.
Hey, it is what it is.
You go.
But now you didn't go number 2.
No, I didn't.
Because he stripped down. Did you see he's got somebody back there? He's like, could you scoot over for a second, please? He takes his clothes off.
Well, she could run in front of the boat too.
She could do that. There you
Back
go.
then they did that.
I had one at the BFL All-American. I felt bad for her. She about passed out from heat stroke because it's so hot down there in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
So we spent an hour under a shade tree trying to make sure she was
Make
okay.
sure she was okay. I can see that. My wife loves to fish. Only problem is she doesn't like my advice. I understand that. I understand that completely. Phil Hutchinson, no, I haven't seen any of their weird radar signals popping up all over the country lately. Just a little bit of it, but I haven't really paid much attention to it. Tony Watkins, this is a good thing. We are looking to do an event for kids, especially ones who have autism. And if you do that, we'll support you 100%.
I'll be there, Tony.
Yeah,
I'll do 100%. My best to be there.
Phil says, my friend Jennifer that I fish with will drop trowel right in the back of the boat. She does not care. She wants to fish. And again, you got to make them feel welcome because that's what you would do. So
Never mind.
Go ahead. No, Tony, go ahead.
Leave that comment to yourself.
How does that conversation start? Say, feel free if you need to go to the bathroom just to,
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm-
You got to do that carefully.
You do
I'm-
that right in the very beginning.
I'm courteous.
Oh, you make the rules right there.
No,
Or not
tell
rules.
them,
You talk
gotta
about
go,
it.
let me know, and I'll start up front, look in front. And if I have to go, then I'll come to the back, and you come up front and run it. That's the way we-
Protocols.
that's the way we-
Okay.
I'm
That's the way
courteous.
we did it
I
back then.
take all the stuff out of the back compartment of my boat and have a bucket with a one of those collapsible toilet seats. So if we have to go to the bank, I can pull up and give them that. They can go.
Okay, I got you. I don't know how we went from conspiracy theories to how to let women use the bathroom on your boat, but we went there, didn't we? Here's why I asked. Messick says, and while you pull that out, let me read Ashley's. Lo, I'm used to guys going. I just asked them to let me know. My dad always said, "Let me know." Okay, yeah, you got communication.
Yep.
Communication is key. Here's why I asked. I fished a tournament with my wife during the herring spawn. Well, I get to the starting spot, and guess what? She has to go, and the fish are blowing up everywhere. Granted, to say iron, and he's about to say iron dome, was probably in effect on that. I bet he just didn't finish. Yeah, listen. I mean, when you got to go, you got to go. It's
It
just
could
the way
happen
it
to
is.
us too.
It could happen to us. If the fish are blowing up, it's going down my leg. I'm casting. Listen, it'll be all right. If they're blowing up, you better hold it. We fishing. That's what she says. Pull up to a ramp and let them use the restroom there. Now, that is the polite thing
Well, I
to
was
do.
going to say,
Well, some ramps have bathrooms.
Yeah.
Other ramps don't.
I can promise you when we go to a lake somewhere.
Oh, I know exactly which ramp's closest to me.
Yeah, we know as my wife's going to get, she's not going to go to the woods. I promise.
Okay.
She ain't gonna go for a bushwee.
No, she's a city girl. She's not going for, no.
Okay. Well, listen, some women it doesn't bother them. Like I remember being a little kid, and I've said this story on here before at old Fulton County Stadium at a Braves game, and they had the trough,
Yep.
the old trough,
The women
and
would
we're
come in
all
the
in there, and they would come in there, and I mean, I can't tell you like I would normally tell you because I want to be respectful, but they just bend that thing up and go, and it was kind of like the place would get silent. You know, it was full of all drunk guys, and all of a sudden you could hear dead silence, and everybody's just kind of going, "Oh, okay." And then they leave, and it goes right back to normal. I've had some guys not want to go in front of me. I get that. My dad always used to say, "Let me know before you set the hook," too. Yeah, 100%.
I better start doing that. People throw people out of the back of the boat when I set the hook.
Hey, well, yeah. Well, I almost fell out of Dave's boat on Gunnersville because I had to go to the bathroom, and I thought that little stair back there, that little stair was like connected to it,
Yeah.
and it folded out on me, and I almost went in the water.
The ladder?
Where were
was,
me and Tim at? Because I would have loved to see that.
you were right across the bay. We were
We
fishing.
didn't see it.
Remember when that guy had that dog and y'all were right there?
Yeah.
Okay, y'all were on one side and we were on the other.
Yeah.
And I had to go. And I mean, and we had the camera guy in the boat and all that too. And I had the little bitty stair in the
Folds
back.
up.
folded up.
So we were close enough. If there would have been a splash, we would have heard it.
You'd
and
have-
Oh,
like,
yeah.
what's going on?
I can't believe y'all didn't see it.
No,
I was
we were focused in on trying to beat y'all.
I was trying to stabilize myself. I ain't got a lot to work with, you know. You got to make sure. I didn't want to pee on his boat, and I put my foot right there, and that ladder shot out. My leg just went straight down. I was like, "Didn't you see that? Didn't you see it?" Oh yeah, he saw it.
No, we were too busy trying to catch fish and beat y'all.
Good evening, Troy Woodoff. Eating at McDonald's is like cannibalism, but different. Dozer explained that comment right there. The biggest conspiracy is that our own government didn't invent Lyme disease, but they did. All right, we're back to the conspiracy theories right there. Do you think the government invented Lyme disease? Which is kind of like what we were talking about earlier with the ticks, the ticks, and then what was it? What was the other one?
The FWC.
See, yeah, for the deer.
Or CWC.
Chronic
whatever.
wasting
Yeah.
is what it was. Any of y'all fishing the fall 5 Alive series on Hartwell?
No,
No.
I don't get to fish tournaments anymore.
Yeah, no. Tony, you? No, we don't fish Hartwell that much. Yeah, Dave Aldridge is right there. He saw it. It was on his boat. How about the chicken pox outbreak? What about it? You think that was induced by the government or something like that? And then Phil says Fardog is correct about the CIA inventing Lyme disease. Interesting. I didn't know that.
I mean, we've done worse. We invented a bomb and dropped it on the country.
Well, you remember, it's been declassified. The government did develop Lyme's disease. Wow, I didn't know that. I think they invited COVID as population control. The Lyme disease thing isn't even a conspiracy. It's just a true fun fact now. I didn't know that. I've learned something. I had no idea. But you remember I talked about what they did with I think it was syphilis. I can't even say it in Alabama. The Tuskegee, where they had and it was very bad. They did it to poor black guys, and they let them do that, and they didn't. They let them live with it, acting like they was treating them or something like that.
Yeah.
And it was. I mean, it's terrible. But that was in Alabama, and I know there's like I'm probably saying some of that wrong.
Yeah.
But I know that was a government kind of thing. They just let them poor guys suffer, and they were kind of like researching it and all that during the thing. That's like being in a tree stand during hunting season.
Read Far Dog.
Oh, Far Dog. Okay, let me read that. I need to go get my tinfoil hat. Goose, hey, you should have. We got it going on. Southeast Oklahoma Sasquatch are real. I've had rocks thrown at me at 3 a.m. coon hunting in a swamp. Now tell me, dogs whimpered at my feet. Far Dog. Ain't no Sasquatches in Oklahoma. Come on now. Now listen.
They play for the Sooners.
They play for the Sooners like that. Did you throw the rock back at him? I'm just curious. And did he knock on a tree and did he go, whatever that? You heard Ryan do that? Have you heard Ryan Sasquatch?
No, he
talk?
wouldn't do it that night. He was down here with us.
It is, my goodness, like the most, it's awful sounding. I grew up fishing out of Tuna Lanier. However, Hartwell and Clark and Russell Hill and Russell are home now. There you go. They're good lakes. I wish we would talk a little bit more about Hartwell and Clark Hill and Russell on the show, but it's kind of hard to get guys on here to talk about them. But Lanier and Allatoona will always be special to me. That's good. Absolutely. Don't you need a passport to go to Alabama? No, but I can tell you what, you sure can feel your brain kind of just, lose an IQ point or two when you cross that line. David Weaver. Pull that right out, going up. Oh, not that one. That was his first one up there.
Oh, gotcha.
That's like being in a tree stand during hunting season. All the stand that the women use have had one of those toilet seats put up near their stand to use. I don't know that. I've never hunted that. They got statues of Bigfoot in Oklahoma. Dozier said. So I guess Oklahoma really is a Bigfoot hotspot. I don't know what happened right there. Well, we just got kicked off TikTok. How did I do? What did I say this time?
I don't know.
I don't know what you did this time.
Well, again, warning received. You received a warning for your first violation. Tap and see that. So anyway, we're off on TikTok, and all I said was it must be a big Bigfoot.
Huh. I didn't catch anything inappropriate. Hell, we were way inappropriate earlier than that.
I know it. Good grief. What did I say? Anyway, we'll appeal it. So sorry, we lost TikTok. Anyway.
Jeez. We can't win over there.
TikTok mannered again.
You think they got mad because I was making fun of Oklahoma people and Bigfoot?
I don't know.
I said they got a statue, and it did that. If they were in Oklahoma, they'd have, Doc Holliday, they'd have drowned this spring, huh?
Might have been the Alabama remark.
Yeah, that could have been.
The IQ?
That could have been. Yeah,
that may have got you.
That may have got you.
Oh, good grief. If that's the case, it can bite my ass, man.
You'll know tomorrow if it's for.
Brazalo said it's because you said and.
Right.
And.
Yeah, let's see. Far Dog, my cousin Tim has had rocks thrown at him, and he never believed. And I've never believed him. Now I do. Far Dog is correct again. Sasquatch in a lot of places people do not expect, including North Georgia. Listen, I don't know.
I have a hard time with Sasquatch. There's too many rednecks in the woods in hunting season for not to have been shot by now.
I would think so too. I mean, I just think you'd see them. Y'all get off Alabama. At least the food is good. What's y'all scheduled to upload the podcast version of the show? If you're talking about on Spotify and iTunes and all that, I'm running a little bit behind, but I'm going to try to catch them all up tomorrow. So a bunch of them are going to drop if that's what you're talking about. But anyway, man, I can't believe I got in trouble on TikTok again. I cannot believe that. So anyway, all right. What are we going to talk about now? We were talking about all the people. We're talking about women. They were all on TikTok. Now they're gone. So anyway, you forget I live in the mountains of Oklahoma near, I don't even want to say that.
It's
Fouke, Arkansas, with the legend of Boggy Creek Monster.
Oh, yeah.
Right. And I always forget Oklahoma has mountains.
I forget about that one. Yep.
How close is he to Colgate?
I don't know, Far Dog. How close are you? Way too many trail cams for Bigfoot to be out there. I made fun of the Sooners. That was you, Kevin. You probably got us kicked off.
I did.
You did. It's your fault like that. Dang, Danny, what a potty mouth. I know, like seriously.
I won't be able to sleep tonight.
They will absolutely they would if they saw us last year. I'm actually getting better in my old age. We're not nowhere near as
with the
wild.
stuff that we had earlier tonight, and they didn't do anything about it. That just blows my mind.
It might be because you're drinking out of a cup. Sometimes they kick you off for
Well, I
that.
know you get a warning.
He's not drinking out of that cup.
I mean, I know you get it'll say for 18 and older typically, but I haven't seen anybody get kicked off for drinking out of a cup. But maybe they're assuming something. I don't know.
Jeez Louise, what is this world going to? What is this world going to?
Bunch of people can't handle their feelings.
Is that what it is? It's just an algorithm. We'll have to figure out.
Well, I was going to say there's a.
Isn't that a low calorie soft drink that you have there?
Is that camera picking up Farmer?
Oh, here it is. Here's my violation reason. Misinformation. In a global community, it is natural for people to have different opinions, but we seek to operate on a shared set of facts and reality.
I wonder if somebody reported that.
I don't know.
No, I'm just wondering because that's awfully. I mean, how'd that pick that up?
We do not allow inaccurate, misleading, or false content that may cause significant harm to individuals or society, regardless of intent. It is Alabama. I got kicked off because they was teasing about Alabama. Significant harm includes physical, psychological, or societal harm and property damage. Visit our community guidelines for more information.
That's going to happen.
Man, this is going to be rough during football season.
Oh yeah.
Oh Lord, this is just great. That show you talked about, Kiefer, was way down the rabbit hole too. Is JFK Jr. still alive? JFK Jr. I have no idea. He hasn't called me lately. I don't know. Didn't he?
I thought he passed.
I thought it was in a plane. Yeah. Wasn't he in a plane crash or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought he passed. Yeah.
I don't know. Why would that question come up, Anthony? I'm curious as to,
Is there a rumor? I mean, is there a conspiracy theory about it? Because I hadn't heard. I don't watch stuff.
I don't watch the news anymore.
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah. I have no idea. Now, that's one thing. It's kind of hard now. Now, you can go on YouTube and see some absolutely fantastic conspiracy theory channels and stuff like that. But some of them go way, way, way off the reservation, with things. The theory is a plane crash.
I got you.
I knew it was a plane crash, but, anybody else having the show freeze up? I don't know. Let's see. Seriously, you tell the truth about something declassified by the federal government and it's false information. Oh, and he was one of Hillary's victims. That's where, okay. Well, you know what? Now it might be. It could be. I don't know. I really don't know about that one. So, but anyway.
I was on here talking about the missing minute. We may be next.
Yeah.
We could be. So the old tale of the black dog in trucking. Been tired many lonesome nights. I've never seen a dog. Miniature horse, however. What is the old tale of a black dog in trucking?
If you've been driving for so long, supposedly you see the black dog, and the black dog is optical illusion. What do you call that?
You're about to fall asleep,
and you basically wreck and hurt somebody or yourself, something like that.
Oh, so it's like an omen kind of thing?
Yeah, they say it's seen right before the accident. That everybody's reported seeing a black dog right before a tractor trailer accident. So that's the way of the story I understand anyway.
Oh, I hadn't heard about that. What about Bermuda? Okay, real quick. Anthony says she was running against him for Congress. Well, it could happen with that one. You never know. What about what?
They are going to be looking for us.
Yeah. What about Hillary? What about the Bermuda Triangle and all the lost boats and planes?
Man, I used to love those shows.
I did.
Man, those were all.
I got into the Bermuda Triangle. However, there's cruise ships that go through it like 500,000 times a day. I just think those are just accidents.
Well,
and you can't find nothing in that part of the ocean.
Mythbusters did a show on it, and it was they used methane gas release in a plane motor they had set up to show that it could actually shut off a plane engine if enough methane gas reached it. And they say that's what possibly could have been it. But
where did methane gas come from?
I guess it come up out of the bottom of the ocean floor and it just bubbles up in big bubbles and in the atmosphere.
Really?
That was the explanation the show had.
Okay. All right. We'll check into that. Danny, I have a good friend who was a former musician named Matt Pruitt, who's big in the Sasquatch community. I could probably talk him into a podcast if you wanted to. Well, maybe we can do it. Coleman says he's seen a lot lizard. Those do exist.
Yeah, those
exist.
There's a movie about the black dog, Silverpunk said. I have not seen it.
Patrick Swayze would star. He starred in that, if I'm not mistaken.
Really? Okay. Yeah. Reality is Sooners going to run all over them dogs or pup, I guess.
Now there is a conspiracy theory.
That ain't conspiracy theory. I
We
think
can't get banned
It's
on.
full of crap.
We can't get banned on. We can't get banned on YouTube, can we, for false information?
I know it. Good Lord. Let's see. Did anyone talk about Brent Hines passing away today here?
Who's Brent Hines?
I'm not even sure.
Not familiar.
I'm not familiar with him at Atlanta Outdoors. Tell me who that is in the comment section. The Bermuda Triangle moved to McDonough, Georgia on 75. True. Darian Moss. I'm all over the place. Pull up Darian Moss.
I got you.
We ain't talked about this tonight. Had a buddy try to convince me that the earth is flat and that Antarctica is an ice wall surrounding the earth and keeping the water in. Listen, I mean, that's like.
That's a good drinking, buddy.
How many deep was he?
Well, listen, I mean, there's people out there. There are definitely people out there that believe the earth is flat. Definitely a lot of people out there believe it's flat. And you know what? Again, I don't care. I don't care if it's flat, triangle, round. Doesn't bother me a bit.
I do like watching the people that think the world's flat and they do all these tests and they prove themselves wrong over and over and over again.
Well, maybe that's maybe this is just a
Read
warning.
Tony Watkins.
Yeah, I did. The Bermuda Triangle moved to McDonough, Georgia on 75. I know it. Like, right?
You ain't wrong, Tony.
Surprised nobody's brought up the Loch Ness Monster, the Mole Men, or the Chupacabra. Well, the Loch Ness Monster did get brought up earlier. It did. Didn't you bring it up?
I brought it up.
It was you.
Yep.
But I will tell you this: when I was a kid, I loved reading about like the Loch Ness Monster and all these, the Bermuda Triangle, because it lets your imagination go out there.
What was that show they had back in the 80s? What was it called, man? There was a show that come on. It was like the old guy would come walking out of the smoke and would start talking about that stuff, and it was. I'll think of that.
Like Twilight Zone?
No, it wasn't Twilight Zone. There was another one. I'll think of it.
Think about it. I don't know. Maybe maybe he should pinch himself to see if he's awake and having a nightmare about the dogs. Oh, they're making fun of Far Dog up there.
One with that.
Going down, go ahead, scrolling down. Mastodon lead singer guitarist was a hit. Mastodon, their lead singer guitarist, was hit on his motorcycle last night. Probably the bigger metal hard rock band out of Atlanta. I did not know that. No, I hadn't heard that one. Let's see. He was found unresponsive late Wednesday after an SUV appeared to slam into the motorcycle he was riding near downtown Atlanta, is what the authorities said. No, man, I hate that, though. I'm familiar with the band, but I mean, they're not one I listen to a lot. Let's see.
Unsolved Mysteries.
Unsolved
Captain
Mysteries.
Morgan.
Josh Burr said that, too. Yeah. Okay. Anthony Hampton said, look up Allatoona toe nibbler on Google.
What?
Look up Allatoona toe nibbler. Kevin's doing it right now. Kevin's going to do it.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Okay.
It's a trap.
So how about the conspiracy that FEMA and the feds actually have concentration camps that are hidden away? Again, I had not heard that one. Tony, I'll let you elaborate on that one.
I don't know. I don't know anything about it, but
I just saw your facial expression.
It seems like I had heard somebody say something about that before, but there was never really much explanation about it. So I don't know. I mean, I've heard about what is it down in South Georgia? There's the compounds they've got set up years ago. It was some kind of big compound that I don't know who set it up though. So.
And it's not there no more, or we don't use it.
All right, so hang on. We got the Alabama toe nibbler.
Yeah,
he said Allatoona toe nibbler.
Allatoona, sorry.
What is the Allatoona toe nibbler?
A bite from a large aquatic insect, also known as a toe biter or giant water bug, which is commonly found in the waters around Lake Allatoona. The bite feels similar to a wasp sting, and the pain typically subsides within an hour and a half after applying ice to the bite. Sorry, I'm having a hard time reading.
So stay out of the water.
So it's a bug.
So it's a bug. Stay out of the water in Allatoona.
That's a big bug because another one says it submerged before he could take a picture of it.
Oh, okay. So it's just like a big bug comes out of the water on Allatoona, bites you, and goes back down. Interesting. Let's see. Is that a redneck pervert hiding underwater? No, it's not. Silver Punk. Josh Burrs, underground cities. Now, I have seen this, and I've seen the one where they
tunnels.
The tunnels. and I've seen the one where like the government has this secret underground thing and it's set up for like only the important people should a natural calamity come upon us.
I've even heard people say the tunnels are Walmart tunnels, like they're tunnels that Walmart's funded. I've heard that theory before.
Why would Walmart fund tunnels?
I don't know. That's one of the theories I've heard. It's on Facebook, so you know how that goes.
But I mean, listen, like tunnels is not really out of the realm because you even had like in a war situation, like with Hamas and all that stuff, they find tunnels, the cartel and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, but I don't know about cities.
Right.
I don't know like that.
I don't know if it's a conspiracy theory or not, but them messing with the weather, spraying stuff in the air to make it rain and do all that, causing all these floods.
Well, what was that last year, year before they come out saying they have technology where they can induce thunderstorms?
Mm-hmm.
I saw that on the one.
Oh, that like cloud seeding and stuff.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they do that. Okay, so let's see.
Well, I think it was more. I don't know what it was. It was more something with technology stuff.
Captain says y'all are going to get some great targeted ads online tonight. Yes, we are. Phil Hutchinson, what about there being an abandoned nuclear reactor down in the underground bunker in Dawson Forest? That is true. That is true. Back in the 60s, what they were doing, they were trying to do a nuclear-powered bomber, and it never got off the production, but that 100% is true. That's not even really like a secret. So you can kind of check that out. There's all kinds of information on that for sure out there. But it is, and right now, if you go to that site, it is to actual get down. It's flooded, so you can't really go down into it, but it is flooded, and it is fenced off, the actual entrance to the place. You can't get into it. But that is true. Cloud seeding is real.
Well, what I was talking about was
people heading there tomorrow.
it was more technology based, like focusing energy into a certain part to get it to storm. And
So not cloud seeding.
not really cloud seeding. No, it was more of a technological based device that they could shoot into the air and create thunderstorms over areas that they wanted it to rain or whatever. It was, and again, I didn't read much into it. I did hear about it. I think it was last year. I don't know.
I got you. All right, let's see. They've been cloud seeding tired of the rain. True story. Our government and other countries can now seed clouds to make it rain, playing God, boys playing God. Yeah, they can do that.
And that's why we keep seeing the devastation. We keep saying we're playing God. And
I can see that for sure. Tony Watkins. There's a huge cold storage warehouse in a cave. Actually, a few of them. It's weird being in a tractor trailer inside a cave. So he's driven in one. And there's that somewhere, and I think it's in Europe. They got this kind of underground thing where they've taken like every seed of every plant and every crop and like that, and it's stored down there in case of something. Kevin, check your texts, and let's see. Did we catch up on? Have you seen?
Where's the bottom?
What are we doing?
That's the toad nibbler.
We get a picture.
It looks like a gremlin / man from the Blue Lagoon or the creature from the Blue Lagoon kind of thing. I'll have to look at that after the show. Farmer, that is correct. They've been using that technology over in Dubai. I knew they used it in Dubai. And it's frequency based and literally shakes the atmosphere to create the clouds and rain along with the cloud seeding.
I knew I heard something.
Okay, so my friend helped DNR remove several gators out of a pond in Douglasville, Georgia.
Yep.
I did see about that gator that was in, is it Sinclair or Oconee?
There's one in Sinclair.
Yeah, Sinclair's got a gator that's upriver or something like that.
Okay.
Well, there was one on the news the other day that got hit by a car. It was on the news.
Could you imagine what that would do to your alignment?
It was a name. It was a named gator. It was on WSB.
Really?
Yes, it come up in my news feed. It was actually a named gator and got hit by a car early morning hours, and they made the news.
I'll be doggone. West Point has one. Paul says no way it'd take too much energy to do that sort of thing. I guess so. I don't know. All right, guys. Anyway, the seed vault. That's Norway, I believe. So, yeah, I'd heard of that. So, all right. Well, let's do this. We've had some fun tonight.
Yeah, it's a good one.
And we've had some fun, and I got to appeal my TikTok ban again, which means I probably won't be able to do it on the lunch break tomorrow on that. But John G.
No, don't.
Yeah, I see that.
Don't.
The actual truth is it's not real. It's not real, but they make it look real. So anyway, we're going to call it a night with that. We've had a lot of fun tonight. And I'll be back tomorrow at 12 on the lunch break. I'm sure some of the things we talked about will be a part of it because we always do a free for all on Friday on that anyway. So, want to thank. Are you okay to drive home as much as you hyperventilated
Absolutely.
today?
I'm in good shape.
All right, so we appreciate you and Farmer and Tony and even Ken sitting back there. Had a great time tonight, guys. If we don't see you tomorrow on lunch break, seriously, guys, have fun this weekend. Get out there, do some fishing or whatever you do, but most of all, be careful. And remember what I said at the beginning of the show when I said it at lunch break day. Hey, you guys, make sure you check on each other out there. And don't be afraid to talk. And, you know, if you got problems going on, guys, hey, don't be embarrassed. Talk to one of your brothers. It might be something that can make a difference in somebody's life. So with that, we're out of here. You guys be good, and we'll see you on the next one.